Hey, how's it going, guys? On my channel, we like to do a little section where we talk about different topics, whether it's dating or whatever question you guys may have. Okay, now in today's topic, we have how to approach women who look like their father. Now, this is the question that a lot of men been frequently asking me. How do I talk to a woman who looks like their father? Right now, women, please don't think this is the end of the world. Right, I had actually one of my subscribers, 22 years old. He's from Connecticut, tall male. He sent pictures of him and his wife, and he didn't know his wife looked like her father until he actually met her father far along the marriage. After he saw after he met her father, we're not going to speak about where the father was during this time, but after he saw the father, it kind of changed how he viewed his wife. Guys, typically, like a man like myself, the first thing I usually ask for is photography. When I deal with women, whether it's like dating or like sexual engagement, I usually the first thing I ask for is photography. Is there any resemblance between you and your father? As soon as I see that, I automatically proceed to take 10 steps, 10 feet away. Now, woman, like I said, is not the end of the world if you look like a man. All right, just because you look like your father, like I know you look like a man, but it's fine. All right, this is why seahorses swallow ketchup before the night is over. All right, guys, is perfectly fine. All right, so this is what you do. This is how you approach a woman who look like a man, and woman, if you look like your father, if you look like a man, this is what you do to look like a woman. Right. The first thing you can do is download Snapchat. Right after you download Snapchat, make a status on Facebook. Try to retweet it on Twitter before it gets on Instagram. If you have a bottle of water, dip orange juice in it simply because it's gonna help you with looking like your father. So now since you have Snapchat, now since you have your water, orange juice, try to eat 2 to 3 ketchup bottles before the watermelon runs out of your refrigerator. If your freezer is still hot during this time, try to cool it down before the sun gets really cold. If the sun doesn't get cold before you run to the moon, try to moon somebody before you move because that's a cow. If you're gonna move it, the movie, like the clown, don't try to be a clown because there's a circus. And sir, cause I pulled up and nobody was out there. So how the fuck you saying you was about to do this and that when I had my strap on me the whole time, bitch ass nigga? Like I could have really popped that shit on your stupid ass, but I ain't do that shit. You feel me? That's why I can't approach a woman who look like a man because how the fuck am I gonna be attracted to someone who looks like a father and their father was the Godfather? Now God told me his father was that he was the father of all things. So if he created everything and you're God's father, then how did you father somebody who wasn't further than you that was there to begin with? Okay, so I don't know if it's hard for you guys to watch what I'm saying or catch what I'm saying, but at this point in time, it's just about what risks are you willing to take? You know what I mean? And guys, basically, how to approach women who look like their father. You don't. More of the story is you don't. Now you're probably asking, girl, you funny. How do I know she looks like her father if this is my first time seeing her? Well, there's a lot of things that I let you know. Small breast, strong shoulders, 5 o'clock shadows, doesn't talk much, strong jawline, things of that sort. And especially no ass. Now, if she has ass and titties and she looks like her father, uh, good luck, Charlie. Okay, you don't approach women who look like their father, right? It's almost outrageous at this point. The fact that we even have to talk about this, we don't have to settle for anything, guys. Okay. To approach a woman who looks like their father is basically saying that you want to bring your masculinity levels so low. Imagine a fucking family reunion. And she's sitting right next to her father, and you're just like, wow, like, I find this man attractive. Regardless of you find that man attractive. If they look exactly alike, but she just has a vagina, you're basically saying if he was a girl, yeah, you're basically saying if he was a girl, you would fuck. Okay, that's what it ultimately comes down to. Um, it's fine though. You know what I mean? I know it's gonna be hard to picture it after a while. If they look exactly alike, you're like, wow, what's going on? You know what I mean? Like if you calling her beautiful, fine as fuck, you look beautiful, God took his time with you. Thank you for your parents for making you. And then you look at the father and they look exactly alike. Then you're like, man, I really low key think this nigga cute. No homo. That just goes to show like, how do we know if a face is masculine or not? Is it the jaw structure? Is it the eyesight? Is it the walrus? Is it the cucumber? Is it the table? Is it the lighting inside of the basketball room? We don't know. But what we do know is that when you want to approach a woman who looks like their father, make sure you have a condom. Because you want to make sure, Kool-Aid is not the only food that you drink outside of the Walmart. Very funny here. I hope I helped you with your advice.